Hey, my Aquarians, how you going? Good? We're good. Excellent. This is your February shadow reading. Welcome back. If you're coming back, thanks for coming. I'm really grateful. And if you're new to the channel, come on in. Everybody's really nice here, so you're more than welcome. If you're not sure, a shadow reading is when we look at bits of ourselves that aren't healed. The parts we'd rather not look at. You know, the bits that hurt, or the bits that are uncomfortable, or the bits that we're ashamed of. That's a big one. Anything that makes us feel something we don't want to feel. It's part of our shadow, and that's what we need to work through. So, that's why I do these, is because in order to progress and, you know, take steps along our path and heal, we really need to look at this stuff. And my loves, you're not alone. We all have to do it. And anyone who's watching this is already on the path. So that's a good indicator that you're okay with this and that you're ready for it. So, little Aquarius, what have we got for you for Feb? Strength. Excellent. Perfect. Love it. You've got it, babies. You've got it. Right. So I will lay these out as usual and we'll go from there. We have Ace of Swords. Lovely. Tower. Still, can be okay. Be good. King of Cups. High Priestess. Nice. Sun. Even nicer up. Knight of Swords. Eight of Swords. The Empress. King of Wands. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I don't usually get reverse cards. And the Six of Wands as the outcome. So that's really interesting. Okay, but let's start at the start, shall we? Recently, now Strength and the Sun, both Leo energy. So you could have a Leo in your life, or you could have some Leo in your chart. So quite often, I know people who've got Leo as their moon or rising, and it overtakes whatever other sign they were born in. So that's recently, but you're happy. Nice. That's nice. Happy and strong. Oh. The foundation is the High Priestess. This is listening to your intuition. Aquarius hears very well. They get the messages. Do they pay attention to them or do they overthink them? Remember that. The current situation is a big hearty truth coming through and starting you on something new. It might not be something you like because here you come with a tower. This is how it's going to affect you. It's a tower moment. Now, again, this is up to you. Is it going to be a good tower moment or a bad one? Is it going to help you break through to find what you've been missing, the piece you've been missing all this time? Or is it going to knock you sideways and completely shake your whole foundation? This is depending on how you look at it. Blocking you is your emotions, feelings. The King of Cups can be quite cool, almost cold, very emotionally reserved, not unemotional, not incapable of feeling emotion, emotionally reserved. They're also emotionally mature. So if you're a bit uncertain of this, it could, look at the waves coming, it could feel like you're about to get dumped and smacked in a big way. So watch how you react to this, whatever this truth is, whatever this is. Pay attention to how you react to it. That's going to tell you an awful lot about what you need to work on. The higher self wants you to know that you can move forward in this. It's not a punishment. This truth coming in is not a punishment for you. It's what you need to know in order to move forward. You are likely, though, to step into the wheel of roundabout overthinking. Might be something you need to work on. Aquarius, overthinking things, thoughts, round and round and round and round and round. And if you look at this, there's a wheel at the bottom of the horse. So, just like I said, be careful how you react to this truth. You're seeing yourself as the Empress, mother, creator, lover, nurturer, the matriarch. This is how you see yourself. How other people are seeing you, though, is the King of Wands. Equal-headed, as in Aries, Ram, a bit fiery, a bit impulsive, and a bit my way or the highway. No, like, instant movement, instant decision. This is what it is, this is how it's going to be. And based on inner strength and passion rather than slow consideration or grounded foundation. So, again, have a look at, I would never, ever, ever say, look at how other people think about you and change because of that. I wouldn't do that. What I would do is to say, check your reality against other people's views. The reason I do this is because we can see ourselves completely differently to how other people see us. We might not recognise our shadows. We might not recognise our strengths. And I said to my one of my children once, when they were broken-hearted and all they could focus on was the person who broke their heart and how that must mean that they weren't worthwhile or they weren't lovable. And I said to them, have a look around. I love you. Granny loved you. Grandpa loved you. Your friends love you. Your teachers love you. Your mates, everybody loves you. How can they all be wrong? How can one person out of all these people? And that challenges your perception. So do a double check. And if it goes against your core feeling, well then stick to your core feeling. Always good to, just check. Just do a check. Your hopes and your fears is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Pentacles talks about moving slowly and steadily. In reverse, it's a dead stop. not moving at all. Now, in one way, this would be very comforting because then you wouldn't have to look at anything, you wouldn't have to face anything, you wouldn't have to deal with anything, you wouldn't have to think about anything, and you wouldn't have to make any decisions whatsoever. Quite comfortable. However, you're stuck. You're not solving any problems. All this overthinking, your brain does it because it wants to solve a problem. If you're in this energy, there's no problems being solved, there's no forward movement, there's no healing, there's no nothing. So I would say look at that one, maybe. And the outcome is the Six of Wands. Look at those little sunflowers. They're fun. Pretty sure you're going to overcome all the bullshit noise that's going on in your head. This talks about achieving and overcoming difficulty. Being through the walls and coming out of it. Bigger and better, stronger and wiser. So that's the outcome. But you're not going to get there unless you do the work. The work for you is when the truth comes out, watch how you react to it, because that is going to light up your shadow. Whenever this hits, it's going to show you your shadow. And that's what you need to work on. It's fun. We love this stuff. It's so enjoyable. Like, I know. But, working through it means you can have fun. You can be lighter. You don't have to overthink everything because you've dealt with it. And you're strong enough to. So, don't doubt yourself, girls. Epiphany. Feel your gifts. You belong to paradise. Don't overthink it. And let chance play a creative role in your life. Don't overthink it. Take a chance. Let's have a look at this game without reacting. All right, my lovers. I hope this helped. Love you lots, and I'll talk to you soon.